Hello everyone, so I am quickly making this video to let you all know that I have appeared on a podcast, and it is in fact the History of Vikings podcast. I was lucky enough to be invited on there by the host, who is a really amazing guy who runs a podcast called the History of Vikings Podcast, all about the history of the Vikings, about the Norse culture, Norse history, and the Norse gods and goddesses and mythology, which is really, really cool. So I have appeared on there, and actually we have a whole almost an hour-long discussion about the start of the Viking Age, women and shield maidens, and this kind of whole controversy that's going on there, as well as things like the battle tactics and naval warfare and the various Vikings and Swedes in the east, as well as a host of other topics in this kind of area of the Vikings. And this is all over on the History of Vikings podcast. So click the card in the top right hand side of the screen right now if you want to go over and watch that, and of course in the description will be a link there. Now I would highly recommend that you go and watch this, because I think if you're interested in my videos you would love to hear this discussion between myself and with the History of Vikings podcast, as well as checking out his other podcasts which I have done and I really enjoyed, so I think you guys would too. Now a quick notice is that in the podcast I say that I think the Battle of Stiklestad was fought at sea. This is not actually the case. Now I got this mixed up with the Battle of Nysa, which was fought at sea, and that was a famous sea battle. But I just wanted to make that clear here so I'm not spreading any false information. So yeah, do go over and check that out. I think you'll really enjoy it, and be sure to check out the rest of History of Vikings podcast. Of course, links in the description, and of course cards and other things there. So thanks very much guys, I hope you do enjoy it. Please do write a review for him, share his stuff because I really enjoy it and I think you will too, and feel free to comment anything down below.